Hello everyone. Today we will discuss about our next topic, that is all about importance of business environment. As in, we already discussed about what is business environment, what are its features or characteristics of business environment. Now we are going to learn about what are the importances of business environment, why we require to adopt business environment, why it is mandatory that business environment is necessary to learn, how will impact your business, etc. So let's start. Here come with first point, identification of opportunities to get first mover advantage. Okay, before learning this concept, let us understand what does that means. Identifying of an opportunity, as in, suppose, let's discuss with an example like Nokia and Samsung and rest other companies. In case of Nokia, let's discuss an example. Nokia का फॉल होने का रीजन क्यों है? Why did Nokia goes down? Because Nokia is not able to adapt the new technology in the market. What does that new technology? Nokia एंड तक भी सिर्फ और सिर्फ अपने फीचर्स फ़ोन पर ही रहा, उसने कभी भी टच स्क्रीन फ़ोन्स पर या फिर एंड्रॉयड पर उस पर शिफ्ट नहीं किया. और जब वो नोकिया से टच स्क्रीन और एंड्रॉयड और विंडोज़ पे शिफ्ट होने की उसने कोशिश करी, तब तक उसके कॉम्पिटिटर्स बहुत ज़्यादा हो चुके थे और कॉम्पिटिटर्स ने उसको बहुत पीछे कर दिया था. जस्ट बिकॉज सैमसंग, माइक्रोमैक्स और एनी अदर कंपनी, आई मस्ट से एप्पल, they all got those kind of phones, those kind of features which inbuilt in like touch screen, camera, sensor, and more and more they are getting advanced in each and every manner. So that's why Nokia is not able to grab that particular opportunity and grab that particular customer. They already believe that हमारा फोन सबसे अच्छा है, हम जो बेच रहे हैं वो बहुत बढ़िया है. बट माय डियर फ्रेंड्स, उनके सोचने से कुछ नहीं होता. कस्टमर की डिमांड पे भी सब चीज आपका बिजनेस चलता है. अगर कस्टमर चाहता है उसको टच स्क्रीन फोन चाहिए, अच्छा कैमरा चाहिए, तो माय डियर फ्रेंड्स आप चाहे 2000 की जगह 4000, 8000, 10000, 20000 ले लीजिए, 1 लाख ले लीजिए, कैमरा अच्छा होना चाहिए. क्लियर माय फ्रेंड्स? So this particular kind of opportunity, finding an opportunity is a great deal for an organization. Like in case of Nokia, they are not able to adapt their opportunity to shift to the new phones, to the Android or Windows in touch screen phones, but other companies grab that opportunity and get a beneficial interest as well as advantage, and now you know where they are and where the Nokia is. Clear my friends? Opportunities refer to the positive external trends or changes that will help a firm to improve its performance. In case of example, we can write here, that is Nokia versus Samsung. Okay, next, identification of threats and early warning signals. Now, in case of whenever you require to change or adapt any environment, you need to identify what are the threats to your organization, as well as you need to identify in case of early warning signals. Like, if I must say, if any person got ill, then he is required to take medicines at that time only, or he is required to wait to have a severe disease, that illness become a severe disease. What will you prefer? To take a medicine, why we are saying all this, that precaution is better than cure, then you need to take a medicine before time so that that particular disease won't get be severe. Same thing happens to the organization's products. Like whenever you are getting a threats or signals, emergency signals that our product is going down, our market is going down, our demand is going down, our customers are not obtaining or not purchasing our products. Whenever you think like that, just focus why this goes down. what is the lack or what is the weakness in our system, what is the loophole in our system, so that as earliest whenever you find these kind of problems as earliest to the organization, it will be helpful to you. But if you think that, or if you ignore these kind of problems or issues, you can't get the feedback of customers, or whatever the feedback you are getting, you are not working on them, you are not working on the suggestions of customers, then my dear friends, you won't be able to run a business in a long run. Clear? Next, correct knowledge of business environment helps an organization to identify those threats which may adversely affect its operations. Like Bajaj Automate considerable improvements in its two-wheelers when Honda and other companies entered the auto industry. We all know, guys, that Bajaj industry is still dealing with, majorly dealing with the two-wheelers only, but the Hero and Honda both shifted to the four vehicles as well as automobile industries, and now they are shifted from normal cars to electronic cars as well as automatic cars also. Clear? So this is all about this point. Next, tapping useful resources. Now what does that mean, useful resources? In case of business organization, there are various kind of resources we are using, like land, labor, material, money, I must say. They are sort of resources you are using in your business. But if any environment impact in any such kind of resources, like while purchasing land, government argues or government refuses to give you a permission to buy a land or to build up a factory at there, as well as for example, you have shortage of funds, you don't have funds, then it all kind of things will impact your business organization also. So they are the business environment factors which can be impacted to your business organization. Here, mix machines, various resources such as capital, labor, material, machines, etc. In order to know the availability of resources and making them available on time at economical price, knowledge of business environment is necessary. As in, आप उस एरिया में लैंड परचेज करना चाहते हो या फिर बिल्डिंग खड़ी करना चाहते हो जहां पर गवर्नमेंट ने बैन लगाया हुआ है, गवर्नमेंट डोंट वांट यू टू गिव एनी काइंड ऑफ लैंड और एनी काइंड ऑफ कमर्शियल इंडस्ट्री और कमर्शियल फैक्ट्री टू अलाउ देम कमर्शियल वर्क एट दैट पर्टिकुलर प्लेस, like at the level of sea level or at the just baseline of sea level, you want to grow an industry, you want to build up a factory, government won't allow you. So you have to decide whether whatever the thing I am doing, it should be impacted or not to the my business environment or not. Like if you want to do a work where labor is required and you are not having knowledge about from where I get workers or laborers and how I can stay them for a longer run, then my dear friends, you won't be able to complete your targets on time. And if your targets are not completed, then your customers will get refused, as well as they won't give you order in near future. So it all impact with your business organization. Next is coping with the rapid changes. What do you mean by rapid changes? As in, whenever the changes are coming in the market, like new fashions, new trends, new technologies, new improvements, new ideas, new strategies, you need to adopt all of them or try to adopt maximum of them, so that whenever you face with your competition, then it told you about that the changes should be adopted not only by the competitor, also they also adopted by me too. Like in case of hand sanitizers, initially the hand sanitizers came in a single bottle, yeah, but later on it came into different segments, different varieties, like to the marker pen, simple pen, in the refill you can use, in the card box you can use a sanitizer, in a particular machine you can build up, in a door, all kind of these things build you a give you a sanitization products. So it all depends how you adopt any changes or any increments or any suggestions in your organization. it will directly impact your organization's benefits as well as targets. If you don't adopt any rapid changes what's going in the market, then my dear friends, you won't be able to survive in the longer run of the organization. Next is assistance in planning and policy formulation. What does that mean? In our business environment, all kind of forces requires planning as well as also requires how to formulate our policies. Just like that, if you want to buy a machinery or if you want to buy a factory or land, then you have to decide at where I need to buy, what amount I need to buy, what resources I have, how much production it can do, as well as how it impact, what's its useful life, what are their pros and cons. We need to decide, we need to think about all of the factors also. Clear? Like जब भी आप कभी मोबाइल लेने जाते हैं, मोबाइल इज अ सिंपल एग्जांपल फॉर यू गाइस यूजिंग इन डेली लाइफ. कंपनीज एंड ऑर्गेनाइजेशंस आर यूजिंग मच मोर देन दिस. ओके, सो लेट्स अंडरस्टैंड. जब भी आप मोबाइल परचेज करने जाते हो या कोई ड्रेसेस परचेज करने जाते हो, आप कभी भी एक ही चीज़ को देख के फाइनल नहीं करते हो. आई एम करेक्ट? आप जाते हो, मार्केट रिसर्च करते हो, एनालाइज करते हो विच मोबाइल फोन इज सुटेबल फॉर यू, बेस्ट फॉर यू, विच ड्रेस इज बेस्ट फॉर यू, विच कार और विच two-wheeler or which automobile industry is best for you, which job, which company I can do a job is best for you. You guys do the research of each and every minute things, that what are the pros and cons are there, what is their ambience of the organization, how is the rep of the organization. It all depends the minute details or minute examination of your entrance into the market. So just suppose about company also. क्या कंपनी किसी भी चीज़ में खर्चा करने से पहले ऐसे ही खर्चा कर देगी? हाँ भाई ले जा, तेरे को कितने पैसे चाहिए ले जा. यू डिमांडेड 10 lakhs, जा दिए. यू डिमांडेड 1 crore, जा दिए. दे डोंट नो दैट फॉर व्हाट दे आर मेकिंग और पेइंग अ अमाउंट. दिस इज ऑल पार्ट ऑफ अ डिसीजन मेकिंग एज वेल एज पॉलिसी फॉर्मुलेशन. You have to know about all kind of factors which can be impact your business environment. That's why you need to know about all the pros and cons of business environment. Understanding and analysis of business environment helps an organization in planning and policy formulation. For example, ITC Hotels planned new hotels in India after observing boom in tourism sector. Why they are building a new products or new hotels in India? Because they know that in India so many tourists came, and whenever the tourists came, they require to place where they can stay and they can feel free, they can feel safe, and that's why they are building a good kind of hotels, so that our boom came into the hotel industry also. Clear? Next, last but not least, helps in improving performances. How does the business environment helps in your improving performances? It simply deals with whenever you get or adopt any changes or policies or opportunities as earliest as compared to your competitors, then it will give you a maximum profit, it will give you a good amount of customers, as well as it will give you a better performance pressure, as well as you can work on whatever the failures. It's like जितना जल्दी हमें अपनी गलती का एहसास हो जाए उतना ही हम आगे बढ़ सकते हैं और जल्दी बढ़ सकते हैं, रादर हम हमारी गलतियों को अवॉइड या इग्नोर करें. लाइक वेन एवर वी रिक्वायर to improve our mistakes or weaknesses, we need to find them as soon as possible rather to ignore that particular mistake or weaknesses. This is the only concept of how we are getting success, how our organization will get success. This is the only mantra I can say, that if you want to grow in the organization, you need to work on the weakness on yourself as well as weakness or loophole of the organization. Then only your organization will grow as you want. Clear, my friends? So let's revise again. Quick revision has to be done. What are the importances of business environment? There are various importances. First is identification of opportunities to get more advantage. As in, you will identify opportunities, what kind of changes in required in market, and how I can get that opportunity, how I can grab that opportunity to get maximum customers and maximum profit. Next is identifications of threats and early warning signals. If your product is going down, your sales going down, then you need to identify the threats, why the sales going down, why it impacted to the organization. Then in starting initially, if initially you had started to working, why your sales going down, then obviously you will try to increase your sales. But if you are ignoring this concept or you are ignoring this idea, then might be there will be a situation that your company will go into the wind up or shut down or in liquidation. Next, tapping useful resources, as in you need to understand about what kind of resources should be used, when it should be used, is either it is used in an optimum manner or not, as well as it all depends on the knowledge or price of the product or not. You must have the knowledge about all the products also. Next is coping with the rapid changes. If in any case your business environment requires any changes, like change in technology, change in fashion, change in trends, change in customer relationship, change in any internal factors, you need to adapt as soon as possible. Next, assistance in planning and policy formulation. In case of business environment situations, you need to decide, as well as you can help, you can take decisions on the basis of planning and policies formulated by you, as well as those policies can be formulated by using the taking interest in pros and cons of business environment, as in what are the good things in my business environment and what are the worst things in my business environment. Policies should be formulated accordingly. Helps in improving performance. If we identify our problems as soon as possible, then it will definitely improve our weaknesses as well as our performances. It always belongs with your environment of the organization, as in you had worked on your weaknesses as soon as possible as compared to your competitors. Clear? Thanks.